Hello, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is what you don't see coming for the week of March 29th, 2026. It is a collective general reading, so as the messages come through today, take what fits and leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means it is meant for someone else. And be sure to check out your other placements. If you're not sure what they are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. With all of that said, let's begin. Tapping into the Virgo collective now, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What does Virgo not see coming for the week of March 29th, 2026? What do they not see coming? Okay, maybe a fall or accident for some of you, so just be careful of that. Let's get one more shuffle here. Thank you. What do you not see coming this week? We have uninterested, and at the bottom of the deck, we have jackpot. Okay, yeah, I would just be careful. Your ruling planet is Mercury, as is mine. I'm a Gemini, as many of you know, and we're out of retrograde, but we're still in post-shadow. So this is a time where we could be a little bit prone to accidents, bumps, trips, falls, stuff like that. That's what I felt when I was shuffling the deck. So just be careful of that for the week ahead. All right. Why is uninterested something that Virgo does not see coming this week? Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. One more shuffle here. Thank you. I don't know about you. I always feel a little wobble when we go direct and then we're in that post-shadow phase. So, and sometimes a little bit of a wobble could mean like my balance is off, particularly in the morning. So I don't know why I felt inclined to share that with you, but yeah, I would be careful for that. In your energy for the week ahead, my friend, you have the Two of Swords, you have the Sun, you have the Five of Cups, and you have the Ten of Wands. The situation, environment, or connection you're dealing with. Oh, that was Five of Cups, Ten of Wands. This is Five of Wands, Ace of Swords, and Judgment. Whew. Okay. Two of Swords. Why is the Two of Swords here? I really want to go back to that message I had. I'm not a fear-mongering tarot reader, but there could be something here like you're carrying something too heavy this week, you drop it and it breaks, or you're carrying something too heavy this week. Maybe you stress or you strain yourself, your arms, your back, your upper chest. Just be careful of that. And maybe it's because no one's helping you or you don't have someone to help you. But if you're doing any heavy lifting this week, I would be careful of that. Carrying anything fragile, I would be careful of that this week. Yeah, I'm definitely picking that up here for one of you watching. Okay, Two of Swords. Why is the Two of Swords here? Why is the Two of Swords here? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Two of Swords, clarified by Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and the Star card. The Sun. Why is the Sun here? This week you could be dealing with an Aquarius or with a Leo. I also have Scorpio on the table. One more shuffle. Thank you. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn as well. The Magician, you. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and the Ten of Cups. All right, bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups. So you are actively manifesting here an opportunity. I'm just going to call it an opportunity because I don't know, for some of you it's career and finance. For others of you it's love and romance. For others of you it could be an opportunity with friends or family members or even within your community. But you are manifesting here. You're hoping, praying, wishing for the ability to move forward. I'll call towards the opportunity that will make you very happy. So you're manifesting an opportunity that you feel will be for your highest good. You're having communication here with someone as well. Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. You're the Page of Pentacles. You're the earth sign. There's a fire sign here, or someone that you might find to be fiery or creative or passionate. It looks like the two of you are discussing something this week. Discussing how to heal a connection. Discussing maybe how to heal yourself for those of you, or maybe you have injured yourself or you're about to injure yourself. There's definitely a discussion here at play in your energy this week with someone. And in addition to that, you are actively manifesting an opportunity. Five of Cups. Why is the Five of Cups here? Why is the Five of Cups here? Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I think some of you are manifesting money. Jackpot. You're manifesting money or an opportunity to make money or a job or how to make some passive income for yourself. Oh, yeah. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Five of Cups is clarified by the Death card, the Four of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Swords. I think this is such a multi-layered reading for you, Virgo, but I definitely have a group of you, and I'm going to find out what this is about. You're conversing with someone here. Again, it could be in regards to your physical healing or some type of wish, dream, or goal that you want, and you seem to be going back and forth. For others of you, you're talking to someone here about healing a connection between you and them. You're definitely manifesting here an opportunity that you feel would be for your highest good. I think for most of you, it has something to do with money or long-term abundance or maybe even passive income. And you also seem to be letting go of some type of pain or resentment or hurt that you've been holding on to for a long time. You're like, I don't want to hold on to that anymore. It's too heavy. Bitterness, resentment, remorse, like you're kind of like whatever was in the past was in the past. I'm not interested in that anymore. It doesn't serve me. I feel like your vibration is rising this week. I'm going to be honest with you. It seems like your vibration is rising. Why is the Ten of Wands here? Why is the Ten of Wands here? I feel like you're dropping those 10 wands. That's what you're doing. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Ten of Wands, clarified by the Seven of Swords, the Hermit, that's you, and the Queen of Pentacles, that's you, whether you're masculine or feminine. Ten of Pentacles, you're letting go of something this week. I don't think it's a person. I'm going to be honest with you. I think it's a grudge. I think it could be anger, bitterness, resentment, sadness, remorse, regret, nostalgia from a wound. You know, sometimes we think about pain over and over again. I think you're letting that go. I think what you're realizing is if I hold on to all of these things, all of these sticks, right? All of these wands, I'm just sabotaging my ability to create my best life. And I don't want to hold on to that. I'm not interested in holding on to that anymore. I want the jackpot. I want to be the Queen and King of Pentacles. I want to be focused on my money and my long-term goals. And I think you're talking to someone here about that. So yeah, I have a group of you where you could be talking to someone here. Again, for those of you where you have hurt yourself, you could be talking to someone here like, I need help moving this because I don't want to hurt myself. Or I strained my back the other day and I need, you know, to move this. Can you help me move it? It's possible for one or two of you watching, you have that going on. I have another group of you where you are talking to someone about trying to heal a connection. Maybe you had an argument or a disagreement in that Two of Swords. You kind of were butting heads. Now it's like, hey, can we try to come to a reasonable compromise or some kind of amicable solution? So I like that. Definitely manifesting something. Like I said, an opportunity for your best and highest good. And you seem to be letting go of, I'm just going to call it trauma. You're letting go of trauma. Now, I don't know what the hell this is here. Five of Wands, Ace of Swords, and Judgment. I don't think you're interested in drama. I don't think you're interested in holding on to pain. I think you're realizing how holding on to those things has been a block for you when it comes to abundance and success. And it does in a way, right? It's like an energetic drain. And it's like, who the fuck needs that, right? Okay, so I just got demonetized for 10 minutes, 5 minutes prior to saying that word and 5 minutes after saying that word. That's how YouTube works, but that's okay. Five of Wands. What is this Five of Wands here? One more shuffle. Thank you. Five of Wands is clarified by Four of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. What is the Ace of Swords? One more shuffle. Thank you. Ace of Swords is the Emperor, the Ten of Swords, and the Six of Cups. Judgment. One more shuffle here. Thank you. King of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Eight of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Two of Wands. I really feel like I have a group of you here where you used to spend a lot of time up here. You're a very cerebral sign, even though you're an earth sign. You are ruled by Mercury. And when someone hurts you, betrays you, affects your family, affects your income, You can get very, not only verbally abrasive in that moment. And look, I'm not judging you. I'm a Gemini. You and I, we can mother F people all day long if we wanted to. But we also then hold on to it. We replay it in our head over and over and over again. What they did, what they said, what they didn't do. I can't believe they acted that way. Well, I wouldn't do that if I was them. Look, I get it. We get stuck on that rope-a-dope thing, right? It's just, we just keep going round and round with it. I really think you are letting all of this go. The conflict, the discord, you don't want to think about it anymore. I just feel like you want peace. You have clarity. You understand why that person or those people behave that way. You understand that it's no acknowledgement of who you are. I'm not saying that you're blaming them. You're just saying that's how they are, or that's what they did. And I can't allow it anymore to get in the way of what I want. So I think one person, for others of you, a group of people hurt you at some point in time. You were holding on to that for a long freaking time. And I think what you realized was, this is really energetically heavy for me to carry, maybe even emotionally. I don't want to carry these memories of the past, the betrayal from the past, whatever this person or this group of people did. You're making the judgment call. I need to walk away from the emotional heaviness that I've been holding on to. It does not serve my highest good. You are now focused on that. You're not interested in this. And if this person or these people want to keep coming at you, I don't think you're engaging. And it doesn't mean that you're rolling over and you're giving up. It means that you are elevating. I definitely have a group of you where you're putting it's not even a line of sand. It's a wall. It's a wall between the present and the past. You stay there, and whatever you did to me can stay there with you. I don't think you're looking to drag the trauma or the feelings into the next chapter. Tell me more about what it is that you're manifesting. So this week, what you can expect, you're not interested in drama. You're talking to at least one person here. Be careful you don't hurt yourself. If you have to lift anything heavy, get help or break it down. You know, I had a really, really heavy package that I had to bring upstairs years ago when I moved into this house, and I had no one to help me. And I was like, well, I could try to carry this up, 2 flights of stairs. And it was a 95-pound box. I mean, I'm not a weakling, but that's pretty heavy for one person to carry up 2 stairs, especially the attic stairs up here. They're pretty narrow in this Victorian home. I had no choice. I had to open up the box and bring up one shelf at a time, one piece at a time, and then put the bookcases together, over the course of a few days. If you can open up the package or break it down or something like that so you can carry it in pieces, do that if you don't have anyone to help you. But yeah, you're talking to someone, you're healing someone, or you're asking someone to help you with something, manifesting and letting go. Letting go. That's what real healing looks like. Cross watcher. Okay. Tell me about the manifestation here. One more shuffle. Thank you. Your manifestation. Page of Cups, offer, opportunity, and the devil. Okay. Bottom of deck, 3 of Swords. Be a little careful with this, okay? And the reason why I say that is you're manifesting from a place of my best and highest good. I love that for you. And you're not just hoping and wishing for it. You're willing to put in some of the elbow work, right? Or you're willing to put in some effort here. This is active participation. I'm asking, magician, right? As above, so below. I'm doing. This is the king of action, king of wands, not the queen of wands, the king of wands. So I'm asking for it. Now I'm going to show you, universe. I'm ready to do the work. And 10 of Cups, I'm going to believe it wholeheartedly, emotionally. I know whatever that sun is, it's coming to me. Here's where it can get a little dangerous. Sometimes we try to manifest the time or the outcome. So I'm manifesting a job. Look at me. I'm putting in the effort. I'm sending out applications and resumes. I'm going to have a job by Friday. Be careful of that. There's a lot of disappointment when Friday rolls around and there's no job offer. And then you're like, F you, universe, or what, you know what I mean? You're smiting God. You're like, it's not fair. I asked for it and I put in all the work this week and I didn't get it done. So just be careful of that. Or you want love or you want, romantic connection. You're manifesting. You're like, look at me. I'm getting out there on the dating scene. I'm taking action. I'm getting out there. I'm on whatever, dating profiles or websites. I'm going to have a date by Saturday night, and then there's no date by Saturday night, and you're sitting here completely heartbroken. So just be careful. Expectation. There you go. Thank you very much. Expectation on a timeline when this has to come in by, or even who has to come in. Like, I always say, don't manifest a love partner with the top 5 qualities that you want. And whoever comes in, that's your person. But if you try manifesting the actual person, no bueno. Because basically what you're doing is you're trying to sideline that person's free will. And they might be energetically drawn to you for a little bit, but it's not going to work. It's going to crash and burn because at some point they wake up, you know, subconsciously, and they're like, wait, I don't even want to be dating this person. So I always say, put yourself in that person's shoes. Imagine someone you don't want to connect with manifesting you to connect with them or go out with them or spend money on them or have sex with them. You know what I mean? It's like, we're like, ick, don't do that to me. So I always say that when it comes to manifestation. If you're manifesting love, Page of Cups to the Knight of Cups, manifest a partner with the top 5 qualities that you want. Whenever they show up, they show up. And whoever shows up, shows up. But if it has to be a certain person by a certain date and a certain time, I think you're going to be disappointed because either it doesn't work out or it doesn't come in on time. So just watch your expectations there this week. Let's get you some advice. I'm going to do a couple of different sets of advice here for you. For those of you where you are talking to someone here, trying to heal a connection, or you're asking someone for help, for assistance, can I get 3 cards of advice, please, for my Virgos who are talking to someone here, trying to heal a connection, asking for help, asking for advice. One more shuffle. Thank you. You have the 2 of Swords, the 2 of Swords. Look at that. 2 of Swords, the 6 of Wands, and the Hermit. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups. Take their advice, but don't immediately act on it. You can take their advice or take their opinion and then say, I have to sit on it. I have to really go within and contemplate. This is you. You are the Hermit card. If that's the right choice for me, can I be successful with that? Or can I make progress with that? Or will I be victorious with that? So I think it's good here. You're not sure what to do and you're turning to someone or confiding in someone for advice. And if that's your story this week, you don't immediately have to act on it. Just go within and make sure that that's exactly what you want to do. It's okay to process that a bit. If you're trying to come to a resolution here with someone, don't over-capitulate. Meaning, if you know what it is that you desire from the resolution, stick to it. You don't have to be a jerk about it, but you can go into the conversation saying, this is what I expect from this compromise. And I think if you hold firm to that, and again, you're not a jerk about it, but you hold firm to it, I think there's victory in that. And there's definitely something here. If you have to lift anything heavy, don't be prideful. Ask for help. Ask for help to do something or move something or whatever it is, because I think you have at least one person here that will help you with that, okay? I'm going to get you 3 cards of advice for what it is that you're letting go. I think what you're realizing is it has been sabotaging your abundance or your ability to make money or bring in new opportunities your way. So 3 cards of advice for my Virgos. I was almost going to say Sagittarius. Maybe someone watching, you either have a Sag placement or you're dealing with a Sagittarius. For my Virgos who are letting go of this trauma, we have the 9 of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. Bottom of the deck, the Empress. That is probably the best thing that you could have done for a long time, is to let go, to release whatever it is that you've been holding on to for a while there. I also think that it'll free up your heart. I think you'll feel emotionally lighter. And it's a very grounded thing here for you to do. It's a very healing thing. So yeah, I think you'll find great happiness and satisfaction. It's like a big, you're releasing a big burden. And you might think that it's an energetic weight or an emotional weight, but you're not going to realize how much lighter and freer you are until you finally do that. So good for those of you who are doing that. That's great. 3 cards of advice now when it comes to what it is that you are manifesting. Because I see here that expectation could end up in heartbreak. 3 cards of advice here when it comes to, we'll just say whatever it is that you are manifesting. One more shuffle. Thank you. The King of Wands, again, that's you, active manifestation. Ace of Swords and a Knight of Wands, bottom of the deck, King of Swords. Move towards this. Make sure that you're putting the work, that you're not just asking for it, but you're actually doing the work. And be passionate and get excited about it. But be logical, King of Swords, okay? Be logical when it comes to that. Because you don't, be clear thinking. Because if you're not, and you're like, well, it's got to come in by this day, or launch by this day, or I have to get the certificate by this day, or meet this person by this day, then yeah, I think that it It could end up hurting you, maybe causing you, you'll feel let down, or you'll feel not good enough, or you'll feel betrayed or backstabbed by the universe or heartbroken. So I think as long as you're logical about it, you'll be okay. I would set low expectations for this. That doesn't mean don't go after it or don't believe in it. Just don't be so set on those expectations, and I think you'll be fine. That's what I have for you, Virgo. Of course, I'll be accused of giving you a longer read because you're at the 20-minute mark, but a little more hate mail is not going to kill me. That is what I have for you, my love. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.